please rise. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation.
Recording in progress.
Clerk Treasurer Alders, will you call the roll, please?
Dale Connor,
Not present.
Andy Wood. Mike Isley,
Present.
By Zoom.
Spencer Kinley,
Present.
Nelson.
Present.
Next, the minutes from the January 3rd, 2022 meeting have been presented for approval. Are there any additions, subtractions, deletions, or amendments to this set of minutes?
No, motion approved. Second.
Can we do a without objection? Or do we have to do a vote since we have one? Okay. So, since some are attending virtually, the vote will be taken by roll call. When your name is called, please indicate whether you are voting aye, nay, or abstaining. So Gail Connor is absent. Sandy Bora. Mike Isley.
Aye.
Hang on, folks.
Did you hear it okay?
Yes, I did, Mike, but I do need to make you visible, so hang on for just a second.
Okay.
Could you repeat your vote, please?
Aye.
Thank you. Spencer Kingery.
Aye.
Cody Nelson.
Aye.
Okay, motion carries. Thank you. New business. Okay, it has been pointed out that the vote of this on the second reading of the trash ordinance last year was not a proper vote. Thus, we are introducing ordinance 2022-2, and for your information, 2022-1 will be the code update that we'll review at our February 7th meeting. So thus we are introducing ordinance 2022-2 to establish the rate for trash collection with an effective date for the increase of January 1st, 2022. Is there a motion to approve ordinance 2022-2 on first reading?
I motion to pass ordinance 2022-2.
Is there a second?
Second.
Okay, Mike, thank you. Is there any discussion?
So what was the difference between this one and one in December?
So the only difference here is that we have an effective date of, that's been added of January 1st, 2022. It's also a 2022 ordinance rather than a 2021 ordinance.
Next question, is this going to be retroactive to the bill rather than recycled?
It is, yes. It is effective January 1.
So it'll show up, it'll start showing up the difference from December, like the normal December bill, or is it?
So this is billed monthly. So the February 1st billing that goes out will cover the month of January. So it will reflect the increase to $13.
Okay.
So this is not a meter reading, it's a monthly fee. So it varies then from what we collect, water and wastewater. That is based on the meter readings. This is not, this is just a monthly fee. Okay. So any further discussion? Okay, we'll again do the roll call vote. Sandy Bora. Mike Isley.
Aye.
Spencer Kingery.
Aye.
Cody Nelson.
Aye.
Thank you, motion carries. Will the council consider suspending the rules to allow passage of ordinance 2022-2 on second and third readings? Do I have a motion? Spencer is A second?
So a second, but I thought we had all the present student roles.
We have a quorum.
Oh.
And so as long as, it has to be a unanimous vote by those who are present. Correct,
Yeah.
Astrid?
Cool.
Is there a second?
Yeah, second.
Cody, okay, thank you. Any discussion? Call for the vote. Sandy Flora, Mike Isley,
Aye.
Spencer Kingery,
Aye.
Cody Nelson.
Aye.
Motion carries, so unanimously, so we may proceed then with passing, the ordinance. So is there a motion to pass ordinance 2022-2 on second reading?
Second.
Spencer, and a second by Cody. Any discussion? Call for the vote. Sandy Flora, Mike Isley,
Aye.
Spencer Kingery,
Aye.
Cody Nelson.
Aye.
Motion carries. Is there a motion to pass ordinance 2022-2 on third and final reading?
Second.
Any discussion? Call for the question. Sandy Flora, Mike Isley,
Aye.
Spencer Kingery,
Aye.
Cody Nelson.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next is ordinance 2022-3, amending ordinance 1992-3 to set the speed limit to the school zone to 20 miles per hour rather than 25 miles per hour as currently listed. Is there a motion to approve ordinance 2022-2 on first reading?
I mentioned we passed 2022-3.
Is there a second?
Second.
Okay, any discussion? Call for the question. Sandy Flora, Mike Isley,
Aye.
Spencer Kingery,
Aye.
Cody Nelson.
Aye.
Motion carries. Will the council consider suspending the rules to allow passage of ordinance 2022-3 on second and third readings? Do I have a motion?
Motion's
Is there a second?
second.
Any discussion? Call for the vote. Sandy Flora, Mike Isley,
Aye.
Spencer Kingery,
Aye.
Cody Nelson.
Aye. Motion second. Reading second.
So motion carries. So for the second, that was you, Cody?
Yeah.
Is there a second?
Second.
Okay, so this is to pass ordinance 2022-3 on second reading. Any discussion? Call for the question. Sandy Flora, Mike Isley,
Aye.
Spencer Kingery, Cody Nelson. Motion carries. Is there a motion to pass ordinance 2022-3 on third and final reading?
Second.
Who was first? Spencer, thank you. Second, Cody. Discussion, call for the question. Sandy Flora, Mike Isley,
Aye.
Spencer Kingery,
Aye.
Cody Nelson.
Aye.
Motion carries. Okay, next is proposed ordinance 2022-4, amending ordinance 2021-10 to extend the seasonal flow for the period January 1st through February 28th, 2022. Is there a motion to approve ordinance 2022-4 on first reading?
Motion. Second.
Any discussion? Call for the question. All those in favor signify, Sandy Flora. I was hoping, but I can't do that. Okay. Mike
Sorry.
Isley,
Aye.
Spencer Kingery,
Aye.
Cody Nelson.
Aye.
Will the council consider suspending the rules to allow passage of ordinance 2022-4 on second and third readings? Do I have a motion?
So. Second.
Any discussion? Call for the question. Sandy Flora. Mike Isley,
Aye.
Spencer Kingery,
Aye.
Woody Nelson.
Aye.
There a motion to pass ordinance 20, motion carries, by the way. Is there, a motion to pass ordinance 2022-4 on, second reading?
Motion. Second.
Any discussion, questions? Sandy Flora? Mike Isley?
Aye.
Spencer Kingery?
Aye.
Woody Nelson?
Aye.
Motion carries. Is there a motion to pass ordinance 2022-4 on third and final reading?
Aye. Or,
It does get kind of old, doesn't it? Second? Okay, discussion, call for the question. Sandy Flora? Mike Isley?
Aye.
Spencer?
Aye.
Woody Nelson?
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you. Okay, that is the end of that ordeal. Now we are to the, next point of business, which is, the small business resilient grants. So I don't think everyone has had a chance to review those. We do have, two that have been turned in, and Mike, I know you were looking at the spreadsheet and had some thoughts. Sandy, have you had any? Yeah. No, that's fine. So, because we only have two who have voted, our options, I think, are either to go through the packet tonight for those who are here, and have them express their opinion on those, but they will not have the applications in front of them. Sandy could, because she's here in person. Mike could not. Or we can hold off and revisit this at our February 7th council meeting.
I would motion. I would say I have a motion.
To,
So my motion would be to any businesses that have had the previous 3 rounds will be put to the second category, second tier. And the money will initially be split by our scores for the priority throughout, so on our scores, and it will be awarded the full amount. After the people that have not had 3 tries of this so far, the remaining amount will be dispersed evenly among them.
okay, so we have 2 who have completed the evaluation. Are you satisfied that that is sufficient to award these grants?
Sure.
Justin, do you have a,
I don't think we have enough money to do what you're saying. Do we have enough?
I think so. It will definitely cover the businesses that have not had all 3 rounds.
All 3 of them? Or even, is it just specifically going to be for the businesses that have rounds that are included in second tier?
Second, yes.
So businesses that have 2 awards and awards before now, they're going
The
to
initial priority, and the money gets dispersed to the that do not have 3 rounds, and then whatever's left goes to the 3.
You know how much money we have?
73.5.
73.5 is the full amount. My question is, with only 2 of the 5 council members having submitted votes for their evaluations, can we proceed?
I would recommend waiting until your February meeting.
Now, we do have a motion, so I guess we first have to,
I withdraw my money.
thank you.
It would be helpful to break that down and then so we can view what that would look like, the allocations. Safest.
Right, and Spencer, are you okay with me sharing what you submitted?
Fine.
Because Spencer did kind of do a ranking
Yeah.
based on some of the criteria that you're discussing. I think he ended up awarding something to all of the applicants. So if you are fine with that, Cody, could you send me an email with what you have proposed? And Spencer, if you're all right with my sending out what you submitted?
That's fine.
And then, we will, hold off on the awards until the February 7th meeting. So what that will mean will be that, we'll take part of that meeting to do the review and determine who will receive awards and for what amount. At that point, those who are going to receive monetary awards, those names will be sent off to Okra so that they can do the income verification to determine eligibility for the awards. It could be that there will be some who will drop out, in which case, we will probably by email vote, if that's possible. Yeah. If not, what we might do is flip our Board of Works and council meetings so that the council could meet first and Board of Works second. So we really want these on the docket. What we'll have to do then is to place a docket, or complete a docket that as soon as we will award anyone that Okra confirms. And then if there are changes from what council had approved at the February 7th meeting, those will, you'll have to make a determination to accept the docket, which will have anyone that was approved by Okra, or to, I don't know what your alternative would be at that point. We'd have to, if there were ones that you wanted to fund, it would have to come out of city funds. Is that, and if there are fewer than the 73.5 approved by Okra, then you might need to make a recommendation to either increase a grant amount, in which case we'll have to amend the docket prior to the Board of Works meeting. Is any of this possible?
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you. Yeah.
Is that,
I don't. Since we're doing the federal threshold, can we still do the
Again, that's something that we're gonna check in on before we do anything, so that's all still fairly new.
I know, it's changing.
It is, so I will check in on that.
Yeah.
Will that get sealed, that time getting done before schedule?
yeah, the February 7th would be the meeting date, and by then it's possible that everyone will be in person here. So, we can make that. I believe, based on our electronic meetings ordinance, if yeah, as long as the, person that is, so we're not passing a budget. If we were passing a budget, then everyone would have to be here. Okay, well, can you, okay, thank you. So we'll confirm that, get that out in writing to everyone, prior to the February 7th meeting. Sandy, I have your packet. Mike, we can either, drop yours off, or is that the city building? If you want to stop in, just let me know how you'd like to proceed on that.
Okay, I can pick it up tomorrow.
Perfect, okay, thank you. I think, any other questions related to this process or to anything else? We can now move to council comments and requests, starting with President Pro Tem.
I have nothing to add.
Any other council? Supervisor Aldrich? Okay. Other comments? Okay. There's one last motion. Cody, is there a second? So we do need to vote on that as well. Sandy Flora? Mike Isley,
Aye.
Isaac Henry.
Aye.
Did you vote? I didn't.
No, yeah.
Yeah, okay, thank you. So, motion carries, and we are adjourned at 6:20 PM. Thank you all. Okay, Cody, have your W-2, if you would sign for that, and then, Sandy. Hmm? Yes.
Thank you.
Who did it?
Fire department.
Yeah. Right.
Is that fun?
They were gonna allow you.
No, we didn't burn it, we said we didn't burn it. Huh?
I said,
Yeah.
I said, have at it.
Take a day, it's not very meeting. You know? I don't know. So
Which
if I-
one?
So if I catch them on the part of their county fire.
Recording stopped.
Which fire department?
Go ahead. Just-
Okay,
Delphi, right?
wow.
That's Delphi.